And we are live once again from Westport for our second live stream commentary game of the day. This the Under-16s Girls' Cup final between Athenry FC and Salthill Devon. Two Galway teams making the big trip up to Mayo. So neutral soil as we get a look at the Athenry FC squad. The full 18 squad included here today. Can any of those girls be the difference maker for their team and bring the cup back to Galway with them? As we take a look at the Salthill Devon FC squad as well. Also making full use of the squad list. They're bringing the full 18 along with them. Of course, for an occasion like this, it's often the substitutes that make the difference. So it will be interesting to see who amongst that 18 will have a say today. And the opening game we covered was absolutely incredible. We covered the Under-16s Girls Shield final between Killala FC and Ballyglass FC, two Mayo teams duking it out here in Westport. And the Shield went the way of Ballyglass FC, came from behind twice to win 3-2. Goals from Isabel Delaney, Holly Donovan and Katie Corcoran, enough to take the Shield home with them, cancelling out goals from Quiva O'Donnell and Emma O'Boyle. And if this afternoon's game is as good as this morning's game, we are in for an absolute treat. We were served up a sumptuous footballing festival earlier, a 3-2 game, two heavyweight teams really duking it out. It'll be really interesting to see now if the Girls' Cup final can live up to the gauntlet that was laid down. That 3-2 game, 5 really, really exceptional goals of good quality. I'm hoping for more of the same here now on our commentated live stream. I'm sure the nerves will be there for both teams. See Athenry Football Club in the background wearing the red and black kit. Salthill Devon in the blue and white, maybe more associated with Argentina. And two really good teams. Even both their crests are really impressive looking. Really good designs there from both sides. And really looking forward to see how this turns out in this Connacht Under-16s Girls' Cup final. Two Galway teams qualified for this final, duking it out on neutral ground here up in Westport. And the facilities, the grass pitches and the Astro, everything around Westport has been incredible today so far. I'm sure that will continue as the day goes on. Some last minute and kick-off, of course, it will be 1:15 p.m. 1:15 kick-off today, staggered kick-offs throughout the day. You see the referee and linesmen just preparing. Of course, for all these finals, of course, the 12 games are covering over the 2 days. All the games will have referees and linesmen. And we're just going to go across and have a quick look at pitch 2 there to show you some of the action from that. This, of course, the Under-14s Boyle Shield final, or Boys Shield final between Boyle Celtic and Westport United. It could be the Boyle Shield if they win it. We can call it the Boyle Shield. Boyle Celtic coming up all the way from Roscommon, taking on Westport United, the Mayo team. So Westport United, the designated away team, despite playing this game in Westport. And Roscommon, the designated home team, looking to play spoil sports. That's that game nearly reaching its conclusion. Under-14s games being 35 minutes a half. So 6 minutes of regulation time left there. And Boyle Celtic currently 1-0 up. As we get another look at the incredible surface here at Westport's pitches. Unbelievable. You wouldn't think a game had just been played on this earlier today. Still in immaculate condition. And a bit of rain to go along with it earlier in the day. But conditions have dried up, Kevin.
Yeah, and my cameramen and camera gear will be thankful for that. Yeah, we were treated to an absolute cracker of a first game. If you did miss it, 5 goals and Ballyglass winning 3-2 against Killala AFC. And 2 Galway teams here, Athenry and Salthill Devon. Well used to being in the big finals, well used to winning the big trophies. And we're hoping for another, not just goals, but the general quality of play that we saw in that first game was a delight.
Yeah, definitely, because you see high-scoring games sometimes where the only exciting thing about the game is the goals. But that opening game had incredible quality, good defensive battles, really good skill and passing on display. And apart from the goals, it was really high quality. The 80 minutes absolutely zoomed past. And I'm hoping for more of the same now here today in the cup final. As I see the pre-match exchanging of the ceremonial pendants and club crests between the two teams. Of course, nice to mark the occasion with that, the exchanging of the club pendants. See just the last-minute huddle going on by both sides.
Athenry, if I'm not mistaken, I remember, I can't remember who they were playing, but it was up in Wayside Celtic up in Dublin. It was last year's club finals as well, and it was a cracker of a game. And I can't remember the name of the player who scored, but scored in the last 2 minutes from about 30 yards into the top corner to win it. I think it was for the Athenry 16s as well. So
they have form for turning up on the big occasions.
They do. And
as you said, well used to appearing in all sorts of finals. They won't be daunted by making the trip from Galway to Mayo when they've been to places further afar like Dublin. So two experienced teams. As we pop across to pitch 2. The free kick clipped in. Boyle Celtic defending as Westport United go in search of an equaliser. And of course, if it is level after the 70 minutes, it goes straight to penalties. There is no extra time.
We were getting word that Boyle Celtic were kind of on top for the entirety of this match, and they had the best chances. A great double save from the Westport United goalkeeper. Kept it at 0-0 for so long, but of course we saw that penalty not so long ago, putting them 1-0 up. And 35 minutes and a half, that leaves 4 minutes left, plus injury time for Westport United, the home side. Yeah.
And it looks like we are live straight away now on pitch 1. The under-16s Girls Cup final between Athenry FC in red and Salthill Devon in blue and white. Two Galway teams up here for the Connacht final in Mayo. And some good early battling going on here as Cueva Leiden looks to make advances down that right-hand side for Salthill Devon. And Ava Costello over to the right-hand side to take a throw for her team. Early defending for Athenry to do. Anna Murphy pops it out wide. Good exchanging of passes there. But Cueva Leiden, number 10, is dispossessed. One back by Ciara Coyle. Good play there on the left-hand side. Salthill Devon have another throw. Number 11, Anna Murphy. Pops it off to her number 3, Lily Stone. Lovely through ball there. Early chance for Cueva Leiden. But well gathered there by Katie Murphy in goal for Athenry FC. The first bit of action for either goalkeeper. And the opening minute, Salthill Devon looking dangerous. Athenry just having to do a bit of defending here, and it's Anna Murphy out on this left-hand side looking to link up with Amber O'Leary. Still Anna Murphy. Anna Murphy racing down the left-hand side, but well defended by Aveen Hannon. And it's going to be Lily Stone with the throw for Devon. Gets a 1-2. Lily Stone hooks it in, makes it to the edge of the box. But just Anna Fiorentini couldn't get to it, but she's been played in now the right-hand side. Anna Fiorentini. Fiorentini gets a cross in, it bobbles back to her. Well defended there by Tegan Kilkenny. Athenry FC, and the first corner of the game goes the way of Salthill Devon, who've made a very positive start in this opening 2 minutes. And it looks like it's going to be a left-footed in-swinging delivery from Anna Murphy. Going to cross over from the left wing to the right-hand side to deliver this. And we saw chances in the last game created from corners. Goal scored, of course, from a corner in that game as well by Katie Corcoran. Anna Murphy goes near post. Went low into the near post, but didn't quite work out there. Ball is back with Ciara Coyle. Ciara Coyle and Eva Costello down the right-hand side. Counter-attack tried to be led by Lily May Feeney, trying to advance her Athenry side. But there's a chance here now. Early doors, but great save there by Katie Murphy. Katie Murphy stopping the 1v1, really good at closing of the angle. So Athenry looked to break, but it was a foul there by Lily Stone on Nicole Mitchell. And suddenly Athenry have an opportunity of their own to get the ball into the box. going to be the Athenry number 4, Brooke Corcoran. The first opportunity for Athenry to attack, really. Corcoran. Lovely ball into the box. Finds someone. Oh, and it's agonisingly close. Brilliant ball there from Brooke Corcoran. Found Anna Jordan. And Anna Jordan with a lovely touch. Just went narrowly wide. And a first touch here for Dariana Todasi. Her goal kick goes long. Salthill Devon look to break. Anna Murphy dispossessed. Athenry showing that they are dangerous on the break. They've absorbed a lot of pressure so far here in this opening 5 minutes. Nicole Mitchell down the right hand side. Hounded out of it by Ciara Coyle. Good idea there, trying to feed Amber O'Leary, but dispossessed, and it's a lovely ball in. Trying to find the Athenry number 9, Lily May Feeney, but well gathered by Dariana Todasi, who seems to have an excellent long kick on her. Something Salthill Devon will want to utilise. Good 50-50 in midfield there. But one back by Salthill Devon. There's a chance here now for Nicole Mitchell, but watched all the way by Todasi. Looks to put it out the right hand side. Was intercepted by Eve Ledwith, but couldn't capitalise. It's going to be a throw for Salthill Devon deep in their own half.
Must say I'm a big fan of the maroon jerseys.
It's nice, isn't
fantastic,
it?
Yeah. Big fan.
Lets you know they're from Galway as well. It's handy. Good
it
identification.
Does,
yeah. So yeah, it's like Galway versus Argentina.
It is, yeah.
And it is Brooke Corcoran standing over this. She had a free kick about 90 seconds ago. She put into a very dangerous area. Very unlucky not to score from it. And it's going to be Brooke Corcoran again. Again, loops it towards the back post area. Awkward to deal with. Did it take a touch? It's going to be kept in by Isabel Nyan. But well recovered by Caoimhe Leiden there to boot it out of play. It's going to be a throw now on the opposite side for Athenry. Tegan Kilkenny to take. For number 9, Lily May Feeney. Good play by Feeney still. Defended by Ava Costello, who sends the ball into the forest. Going to be Tegan Kilkenny to take the throw again. Possibly asking for a ball to be provided to her rather than having to go into the trees. And Kilkenny to take. Again, defended by Salthill Devon. Not afraid to put the ball out of play, just getting a foot to it, quelling the danger from open play. That's Kilkenny, lovely pass, tries to get it to Caoimhe Leiden, or tries to get it to Nicole Mitchell. Chance to break here now. It's well intercepted by Athenry. Lovely pass out here now to Lily May Feeney. Lily May Feeney has half a chance, but well gathered by Dariana Todasi.
Yeah, it seems to be all Athenry for these first 5 or 6 minutes. Long way to go in the game, of course. But a strong positive start. I don't know what the referee's doing here. Handball.
There's going to be a drop ball situation. Maybe there's something in the build up there.
Yeah, we had a drop ball situation last night in the League of Ireland game where there was a clash of heads inside the box. The referee didn't give a free kick and Cove had possession outside the box. So he stopped the game and then he restarted the game by giving the ball to the Bray goalkeeper. And there was war.
Oh, yeah, it's a tricky one.
Yeah.
It's a sensitive issue. There's good pace shown there. Number 10, Caoimhe Leiden, just unable to keep the ball in play there. Anna Murphy intercepts. Athenry go long and the chase is on from Nicole Mitchell. Again, both teams look to have pace in their front line. And Salthill Devon really looking to utilise their left hand side, it seems. As Ciara Coyle looks for the perfect through ball. Back with Coyle. Goes long. Trying to find Grace Coyle. Possibly some relation there. Number 7, Anna Fiorentini. Lovely pass into her number 9, Amber O'Leary. Was well dealt with by Tegan Kilkenny, but it falls back to O'Leary. Lovely toe poke pass intercepted by the Athenry defence. Clipped ball out wide. Athenry looking to break down their right hand side. Intercepted by Lily Stone. Awkward defending now. But Orla Burke doing really well there. Passes out to our left back Stone. And again they're looking for Murphy down that left wing. Coyle goes long. Coyle goes long to O'Leary. O'Leary, the chase is on. And it's that front two. It's that front three of 9, 10, 11. O'Leary, Lydon and Murphy. Very dangerous for Salthill Devon so far. A lot of pace in that front line. Right, there was an offside in the build-up there. It's going to be a free kick to Athenry FC in their own box. To be taken by Brooke Corcoran. Brooke Corcoran has a serious boot on her. They're going to use that to gain distance. Tries to get it beyond halfway line. It's intercepted. Long ball back. Good battling there between Nicole Mitchell and Orla Burke. Murphy coming back to help out her team. Intercepted now by Anna Jordan. Pops it off to Mairead Mullins. Mairead Mullins looking for Lily May Feeney. But it's read by Eva Costello. Costello tries to go down the right wing. Looking for Grace Coyle. Could only find the touchline. Throw on the halfway line for Athenry. Looks to be taken by Tegan Kilkenny. And continuing their march down the left hand side as they pop it central Athenry into Anna Jordan. Anna Jordan playing a 1-2 with Mairead Mullins, and still with Jordan. Pops it out left. The chase is on now for Isabel Nyan. And no risks taken there by Clara Glynn. There's a throw deep in Salthill Devon territory for Athenry FC. Tegan Kilkenny to take. Ball bobbling around. And Salthill Devon win a free kick, or win a throw in their own part of the pitch, to be taken by Eva Costello. Just being penned back a little bit here, Salthill Devon. And that's not going to help. The free throw goes the other way. And Tegan Kilkenny to take. Tegan Kilkenny, who feels is already taken about 10 throws in this opening 11 minutes. And start getting sore shoulders soon. And that ball might go out for a corner, if not dealt with. But dealt with it is by Clara Glynn, who's mopped up a couple of issues back there for the Devon defence. Not taking any chances. Going to be another throw for Tegan Kilkenny. Kilkenny was looking for Nicole Mitchell. Plays back to Tadasi in goal. Opportunity for Devon to break. Going to go wide. And it's with their number 10, Quiva Lydon. But good interception there by Angel Gabadamosi. But well one back by Quiva Lydon as Coyle goes long. Quiva Lydon now dropping into an advanced midfield position, trying to track back. But Athenry play a lovely ball to Nicole Mitchell down this right hand side. Can she find Lily May Feeney in the box? She can't. But really good positive running there from Nicole Mitchell. Showing the potential link up there between herself and her number 9, Lily May Feeney. And neither keeper with too much to do so far. A couple of goal kicks each. And Tadasi in goal for Devon has a serious boot in her as well. Off to go the right hand side, but it's intercepted. Here comes a bit of a midfield battle, but it's long from Mairead Mullins. Coyle boots it forward. Angel wins the header. Athenry go long again, looking for Nicole Mitchell. Races on. But advantage to Tadasi there. The better starting position. But Salthill Devon just struggling a little bit to get out of their own half in any meaningful way. They go long again. Isabel Nyan nearly intercepted. A free kick one. I think there's a late swing there. And an opportunity for Devon to get this ball into the box. Looks like it's going to be Ava Costello standing over this. She's telling her centre backs to move forward. Ava Costello, free kick from range. Gets it to the edge of the box. It's defended by Athenry. Opportunity to break. Back to Burke, who hooks it forward. Nearly found O'Leary. Good battling there from Anna Fiorentini, but cleared by Angel. And Nicole Mitchell could be in here, but good last-ditch defending. Passes the ball out to Lily Stone. But it's still with Athenry. With their number 7 now, Eve Ledwith. Good defending. Anna Murphy goes to clear. Gets it as far as her number 9, O'Leary. O'Leary swarmed there very quickly by Brooke Corcoran. Quiva Leiden now. Looked a live wire for Salthill. As she gets it to Amber O'Leary. Looks to play it out wide. Kind of a heavy pass from distance from Ciara Coyle there. And not going to trouble Katie Murphy in goal too much there. This is Brooke Corcoran. Maybe one of the stronger strikers of the ball in this team. Stands over the goal kick. Just looking to get a bit of distance on it. It was very long, but it's intercepted. It's out wide with Lily Stone, the left back. Lily Stone looking to link up with Murphy, but they're both caught out here now. There's an opportunity to break, led with, but really good tracking back from Coyle. It's back with Anna Murphy now. Neither side really able to gain a foothold so far. And the ball's going to trickle out for another goal kick. I think maybe a case of both teams slightly cancelling each other out in this opening 15 minutes. Maybe they had a look at how the first final of today went and neither side fancied it being as open a game. As they go short and then long. Salthill Devon from the goal kick, but it's won back by Athenry. Chase is on here now. The Athenry number 9, Lily May Feeney, making an effective nuisance of herself, putting that Salthill Devon defence under fierce pressure. She wins a throw deep in enemy territory. Again to be taken by throw specialist Tegan Kilkenny. A lot of bodies out in that left hand side for Athenry Football Club. But headed away out for another throw. And defended again. This time by Anna Fiorentini. Tegan Corcoran's arms must be starting to get sore from all these throws. Lily May Feeney again for Athenry. Lovely pass out for number 8, Mairead Mullins. Is looking for Isabel Nyan out on that left hand side. And again it's a throw. Deep in the Salthill Devon part of the pitch for Tegan Kilkenny. See a run being made there by Anna Jordan. Can she be found? It does go for Jordan. Awkward to deal with back there. Sliced clearance. Awkward one for Orla Burke to deal with. And it's going to be the first Athenry corner of the game. Stood over by Nicole Mitchell, who's looked a live wire in this Athenry front line. She's going to do the in-swinging delivery. Saw a free kick in the Shield final from this sort of angle. Whipped high. It's high into the back post. No one able to get a meaningful touch on it. And seen out for a goal kick by Anna Murphy. Yeah, superb delivery though, and that's been a theme throughout the games today so far. Every team looking very competent on set-piece deliveries. As Tudasi this time goes short to her fullback. Out to Ava Costello, looking to play it down the right-hand side, looking for Anna Fiorentini. And the chase is on. It's Fiorentini and Leiden, right and central. Oh, nice play from Fiorentini. Coyle plays it long, looking for Leiden. Lydon with half a chance here. Great touch from Lydon. Lydon gets it across. Oh, it's fluff. Oh, and very good play there. Unlucky was Amber O'Leary not to get a meaningful touch or a strike off there. Athenry looking to break through their number 10, Nicole Mitchell. As we get a look, the sun, along with the quality football, has brought huge crowds to Westport today. And brilliant for the players to see so many people in attendance wanting to watch their game. And of course, why wouldn't you? Football at this standard, this under 16s Girls' Cup final. It's well worth spending your day here. And Lily Stone looks to help her team out. The throw intercepted by Eve Ledwith. Stone again. Is looking for her captain, Grace Coyle. A lot of throws down the left-hand side for Athenry this opening 19 minutes, but just a few down the right-hand side now. Aveen Hannon to take over throw duties from Tegan Kilkenny. Hannon looking for the flick on, but only flicked out by Coyle. It's Costello looking for a run. Good battling there by the two Coyles in midfield, the 6 and the 8. And it's picked up deep by Lydon. Lydon with room to stretch her legs there. She looks to get a pass off to her strike partner O'Leary. Good defending from both sides. Yeah, there's been a really strong press. Both sides not giving each other a lot of time at all. And here's Coyle. Wins the throw. Also Tegan Kilkenny. That's Grace Coyle, number 8 and the captain. I imagine of some relation to number 6 midfield partner Ciara Coyle. Salthill Devon now advancing down the right hand side of this pitch. Ava Costello looking to link up with Anna Fiorentini. Trying to get the ball to Lydon and O'Leary. It gets to Fiorentini, tries to play the 1-2. Again, a bit of pressure here now from Salthill Devon down this right hand side. A couple of throws. It's good defending so far from Athenry. And Athenry gets a throw their way, deep in their own half of the pitch. And Tegan Kilkenny resuming throw duties as we tick past the halfway mark of this first half. Of course, at under 16s level, 40 minutes a half. And if it's level after the regulation 80, it is penalties rather than any extra time. The ball sent forward to Nicole Mitchell, who's looked a great outlet. Thought the ball had gone in for a corner there. Linesman agrees. Yeah, Nicole Mitchell has looked the most dangerous from open play for this Athenry FC side. She's going to take the corner herself. Nicole Mitchell with the outswinging delivery. Looking to pick out a teammate here now, 22 minutes into this cup final. Goes near post, finds his way across the edge of the box. There's a chance from distance. Brooke Corcoran, lovely turn. Can she strike? Oh, not bad at all there from Brooke Corcoran. A lovely touch and turn. And if she'd maybe been able to get that onto her right foot instead of her left, could have been even closer. But Corcoran, very much a modern day defender, not just there to make clearances and win headers. Looked very competent from set-piece deliveries and looked silky smooth on the edge of the box there with that turn. And a relief for Salthill Devon to see that fly wide. And Tudasi probably been the busier of the two goalkeepers. Neither have had to make too many saves, but she's possibly had more goal kicks to take. Good skill there from Mairead Mullins for Athenry. Picked up by Anna Jordan. Is there a handball? There was. It's going to be a good free kick opportunity here now for Athenry FC after a good play between Anna Jordan and Mairead Mullins. And it's Mairead Mullins standing over it now. And there could be a good angle here now to hook this into the back post. See, Brooke Corcoran has made her way forward. Dariana Tudasi taking no risks. She wants her wall set for the strike from distance. And it's Mairead Mullins, the number 8. Mairead Mullins goes direct. Not a million miles away as it hit the side netting of that near post. Clever idea. But watched all the way by Tudasi in goal for Salthill Devon, who thought about going short. Realised it possibly wasn't on. It's going longer now. Tudasi goes long, but it's one back. Number 7 there, Eve Ledwith. Was picked up by Caoimhe Lydon for Devon. Caoimhe Lydon looking for that ball wide to Fiorentini, but mopped up there by Angel. Angel's clearance. Good defending there by Clara Glynn. Another throw for Tegan Kilkenny. Coyle to clear. And again, Salthill Devon desperate to get Caoimhe Lydon on the ball, give her room to run into. There's good play here now from Nicole Mitchell. Really good pressure from Mitchell. Her and Eve Ledwith down that right hand side, looking dangerous together, but good defending from Devon. Aveen Hannon takes the throw. Space for Anna Jordan to turn. Try to play Mitchell down the right hand side. It's going to be shepherded for a goal kick. Good strong defending from Orla Burke there. And both teams showing glimpses of their attacking prowess, but maybe just not getting that little bit of luck needed to pull off the final pass or shot in the final third of the pitch. As Tudasi looks to go long again. Intercepted by Anna Jordan. Awkward header backwards. Tricky to deal with there for Clara Glynn. Of course, the sun very much out now, so sun in the eyes could be a huge factor here. It's a throw near the corner flag for Athenry FC, looking to get into the Devon box. Taken by Hannon. And it's going to be a free out. Yeah, free kick in favour of Salthill Devon on the edge of their own box. And just a push or a shove there. Lily Stone and her goalkeeper Tudasi going to stand over it. Opportunity to go short here. But it looks like Tudasi might want to go long. Would you say a case of the two teams being evenly matched so far here, Kevin? Maybe cancelling each other out?
Yeah, a bit of a cagey first 25 minutes is to be expected. Some games they can, you know, rush out of the gates and you can get 2 or 3 goals like in our last.
Oh, just as we were saying it.
Just as I joined commentary. Yeah, but as I was saying, you can guess where there's an early goal, it opens the game up, everybody's kind of attacking end to end. Or you can get games like this where for the first 25 minutes the teams are feeling each other out, and it could just take one moment, one goal, one mistake, and this game could explode into life.
Yeah, maybe they had an eye on the Shield earlier and they saw how many goals were in that, and maybe they didn't fancy going toe-to-toe with each other in that kind of game.
Yeah, defences win championships, as they say.
Good delivery here from Nicole Mitchell. Sent out for another corner. And the winner in that Shield final for Ballyglass came from a corner delivery. And there's also a free kick goal, so showing the importance of getting your set pieces right in these finals. Nicole Mitchell again going to stand over the in-swinging delivery. Lovely ball in. Awkward to deal with. Caoimhe Lydon plays the ball back to her full-back. There was nearly space to run into there. O'Leary to chase, but well cleaned up there by Angel. And Ava Costello could only put it out for a throw.
Yeah, sun's back out now. A little bit of drizzle is gone. Glorious day here now in Westport.
Yeah, just even the way that even the way the kits are shining and the grass shining with a bit of sunshine is really, really nice. But of course, players have to maybe worry about sun in the eyes here. As Coyle plays it forward for O'Leary to chase. And the first big action needed there from Athenry goalkeeper Katie Murphy. And she was alive to the danger. Good sweeper keeper action.
I think the the biggest thing about winning, that trophy area looks unbelievable.
It really does, yeah.
And getting the trophy and the music as the medals are being given out, and then having that backdrop then to getting the photos taken, really makes you feel like a star. I think the Connacht Schoolboys and Girls League have gone to massive lengths here to really make these players feel like it's a massive occasion.
Yeah, and that's the way it feels around the place. And you see the attendance numbers are huge. They've facilitated a great event here for this weekend. And I said, yeah, even the area where the trophy is presented, there's going to be some serious Instagram posts over the next weekend. Everyone dying to show off what they've won today and tomorrow. Athenry look to advance. Captain Coyle looking to drive her team forward. Plays a very long pass. Only O'Leary up there to chase, really. But Corcoran has time to deal with it. Corcoran. Pass intercepted by Murphy, but won back by Athenry. Good play there by Murphy and O'Leary linking up. Again, Angel steps out from that Athenry defence, helping out her midfield. There's space there now from Mairead Mullins. Mairead Mullins pops it out left. Isabel Nyan loses possession and then wins it back. Then just loses the run of the ball there. It's going to be a throw to Salthill Devon as we tick towards the 30-minute mark. It has 10 minutes to half time. These games being 40 minutes a half. Eva Costello takes the throw. There's handball. Free kick taken quickly by Coyle. Maybe too quickly. Nearly caught out her own team. Just both teams dying for a moment of magic. Maybe just struggling to get their touch just right in those final moments. But definitely glimpses of quality shown by each side. You'd wonder whichever one of them can make it count first. Another handball given away there. The player undone by the bounce of the ball. Be free kick taken here now by Eva Costello. She has her number 6, Ciara Coyle, in space next to her. But not anymore, so it looks like she'll have to go long. There'll be an opportunity to get the ball into the box here. Costello for Salthill Devon. Gets it towards the edge of the box, picked up by O'Leary. Still with O'Leary, good control. Back to Coyle, strike from distance. Strike from distance, wow! What a strike from Coyle! Unbelievable, and what a way to spark this game into life. What a goal in a cup final. Wow.
And talk about hang time on that shot. It seemed to stay in the air forever. We'll just get a look at the replay. We did say it was going to take a moment of magic, a moment of madness, and it was a moment of magic. What a goal that was.
Incredible finish there from number 6, Ciara Coyle. And what a way to open the scoring in a cup final. And great centre forward play from Amber O'Leary to control the ball in the pass from the free kick and get the layoff. But a superb strike there to hit it from that angle with the right foot and get it into the left corner.
I mean, there's a long, long way to go, but if that's a cup final winning goal.
Yeah, worthy of winning any game. And suddenly tails are up for Salthill Devon. Fiorentini gets a pass in, looking for Leyden. Defending to do for Aveen Hannon. One back by Coyle. You'd wonder if the number 8 is Grace Coyle is the captain today, and it's number 6 Ciara Coyle is the goal scorer. So obviously a proud day for the Coyle family, and those two ladies are running the midfield at the moment. Very impressive performance.
Yeah, starting to get lively around here now as other teams arrive. There's more games to go. There's a 2 o'clock game on the other pitch, and then we've got a 3:30 here to round off the day. So we're kind of at what they've called peak time.
Yeah, you can feel it. There's a really good buzz around the place, and a hive of activity.
Weather helps too.
The weather does help. As free kick one in dangerous territory there. A good driving run by Anna Jordan in midfield for Athenry.
Love free kicks from this distance.
Yeah,
You've got enough space to get it up and down. All you have to do is get it on target, and you never know.
This is what the cameras pay for themselves. There's something happens from a free kick like this.
Some of the goals we've had already, just on this pitch alone,
Just unbelievable quality. Like we haven't seen a scrappy goal yet, and they all count the same. But we do like the style points. Going to be Jordan standing over this. Anna Jordan, strike from distance. Oh, and palmed over there by Tudasi.
Yeah, saw it all the way. Got a good palm to it and put it over. Had to concentrate. A very, very good strike.
Yeah. Keeper had to be alert there. Couldn't take any risks trying to hang on to that. And Athenry showing that it's only a 1-goal game. Nothing's decided yet. And we've seen how dangerous Nicole Mitchell's deliveries have been. The box packed with Athenry players 6 minutes before half time. Good aggressive goalkeeping from Tudasi there. Nearly didn't pay off. Ends up going out for a goal kick. Yeah, any excuse to look at this again. Lovely control and layoff from O'Leary. Oh,
what a goal that is.
Unbelievable strike.
She's just celebrating like, yeah, do it every other second game.
Yeah, that's the usual.
Just a 35-yard looping top corner goal in a cup final. It's normal Saturday.
Business as usual. Yeah. Business as usual. But maybe that shows the high standards these players hold themselves to. But that didn't require a big deal celebration. As it looks like Salthill Devon are going to make a substitution here. It looks like it's their number 9, Amber O'Leary, coming off. Amber O'Leary, quite a physical game up front in this 35 minutes, really put herself about and got the assist. Possibly got injured doing so.
Going to see a lot of these clubs being represented at the Gaynor and Kennedy Cups that are coming up in June as well.
Yes, yeah, no surprise there to see the players playing for teams like this, showing up for their counties for the Gaynor and Kennedy Cup.
I can imagine the likes of Athenry and Salthill Devon would feature heavily in the Galway sides.
Galway teams, yeah, I'm sure they'll be well represented. As Brooke Corcoran stands over this, she's had good deliveries from distance so far. Corcoran's a good ball in. No one there to get a vital touch on it. It sails through to Tudasi's hands. She looks to go long again. Sends the ball down the left-hand side. Anna Murphy keeps it in. So that number 17, Erin McCartan, to chase. Even the fresh legs of a substitute. So I was going to struggle to make anything of that. Brooke Corcoran to take the goal kick here for Athenry FC. Goes very long, flicked on by Anna Jordan. Opportunity for Nicole Mitchell to chase. The ball ends up back at Tudasi. Good communication between her and Clara Glynn. 3.5 minutes left of regulation time here. Ball won back by Athenry. Athenry just trying to drag themselves back into this half. Good play from Anna Jordan. Good driving run from Jordan. Still Jordan in possession. Opportunity to cross it. Just blocked down. Good defending. The ball prevented from going in for a corner by Tudasi.
What do you think of that Ballers League? Have you watched any of that on Sky Sports?
I have watched a bit of the Ballers League.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's fine, like, isn't it? It's not Masters football. Remember the Masters football? I like that.
The Masters, yeah.
I thought I was getting older. We really like the YouTubers and stuff.
Possibly,
like,
yeah. The whole, do you know that the keepers aren't allowed to use their hands for certain
strange
parts
rules.
of it.
Yeah, they flash the lights or they play a different sound and rule changes or something.
And Mika Richards runs on the pitch.
Yeah, it's contractually obligated.
Yeah, it's a bit sugary for me.
Yeah, saccharine or something like, so this is good to get a look at proper pure football being played this weekend and over the next few weekends up in Kilkenny and then the Gaynor and Kennedy Cup. And hopefully we don't sound too much like old men yelling at clouds with the Ballers League. Athenry, 2 minutes left, have a throw in their own half. They'll be desperate to grab an equaliser before half time. Free kick given away there by Salthill Devon. No surprise to see Brooke Corcoran standing over this again. Ball goes long, but just sails all the way through. And Dariana Tadasi going to be in no rush to get to this. 90 seconds left of this first half. That's been very, very close, very evenly contested, barring that one moment of magic from Ciara Coyle, who uncoiled a ferocious strike from distance into the top corner, giving the keeper, Katie Murphy, no chance for Athenry. And yeah, so often it's those moments of magic, whoever can produce them ends up on the winning side. Coyle looking to get the ball forward. Gets it out to our winger Fiorentini. And it's into the substitute, Erin McCartan. Plays it out to Lydon. Still Lydon gets it across. There's a really good, ferocious press here from Salthill Devon. But they've played out Athenry. Opportunity to counter maybe. They look for Lily May Feeney. Good defending from Clara Glynn. Good battling between her and Feeney.
Salthill Devon is another place with fantastic facilities. I've never personally been there, but I know the Galway Cup is hosted there each year. They have 4 grass pitches side by side.
Really?
Yeah, and a massive, massive clubhouse right next to it. So
they'll be used to playing in pristine facilities like here, so they won't be daunted.
No.
And it is, I feel every pitch you go to now, they do have really, really good facilities compared to when we were younger.
And it's good to see grass pitches still in use as much as they can be. Do you know, it's good to supplement them maybe with an Astro. That's if the clubs obviously have the funding to be able to do that. And with some of the sports grants that are coming down in the last few years, lots of teams now are being able to add Astros. But it is always great to have that grass option there as well.
Isn't it? It's not about grass pitches. They hit different, right? Yeah, and what a day for football to be played on grass. As Erin McCartan makes a nuisance of herself on the right-hand side, but Athenry clear their lines.
Yeah, a lot of the senior teams now are kind of switching to Astro as well, aren't they? I mean, the likes of Derry, Bray recently got rid of their grass pitch, switched to Astro Cove, of course.
Yeah. As you said, it's nice to have both. And that is the half-time whistle in this Under-16s Girls' Cup Connacht final between Athenry FC and Salthill Devon. Salthill Devon 1-0 up thanks to that wonder strike from Grace Coyle. And it'll be interesting to see if there's anything in the second half that can top that.
Yeah, there hasn't been too much apart from the goal, but that won't bother Salthill Devon at all. I think defensively both teams have been very sound. They haven't been giving up easy chances, easy possession. We haven't seen too many break-ins of the line or too many shots on target, but as we said, it would take a moment of magic or a moment of madness. We got that moment of magic just before half-time. Salthill Devon will be the happier going in, but Athenry will definitely feel they're not out of this just yet. Yeah,
and we saw it in the Shield final. I think a goal 60 seconds into that second half in Ballyglass. So it'll be interesting to see if either side can give a rousing team talk and have their side fly out of the traps. So we'll be watching that second half very intently, and you want to be back straight away for that.
See there, it's a nice break from Bob Beswick going down the line. It's a nice inside run there from Brendan. It's a good finish.
Steadied as himself. This is the most important penalty he's ever taken. Emmett O'Shea versus Anchita to win it for Killarney. It's there! It's there! It's into the bottom corner and Killarney Celtic have won it!
And we are back for the second sunny half of this Under-16s Girls' Cup final between Athenry FC and Salthill Devon. Salthill Devon currently a goal to the good thanks to that wonder strike from number 6, Ciara Coyle. And yeah, a goal worthy of a cup final, Kevin.
Yeah, it certainly was. We got a good look at it there at half time, and that's one you'd enjoy watching back and watching back. Just the feeling of scoring a goal like that. I've scored maybe a couple of, but I consider maybe great goals in my time. No big deal. We were 1-1 last minute. I was the player manager, and I had to come on and score the scissor kick from outside the box.
Well, someone had to come on and do it,
They did, yeah, with all the 4 people watching. But the feeling of scoring a goal like that in an important game, an important goal, that's great.
I've often conceded goals like that. I've conceded important goals, and that doesn't feel great. But I imagine being the one who did it if it feels that bad to have it happen to you, it must feel amazing to be the one doing it. So I'm sure there's a great buzz, but a lot of time left in this game. 40 minutes in this half for Athenry to work their way back into it.
Yeah, are we going to see the same kind of straight out of the traps that we saw from Ballyglass in the first game at half-time? They obviously had a plan going into the second half, and to be fair, they executed it perfectly, scoring 2 goals, not conceding. And although the game ended up being close 3-2, it was pretty comfortable for them in the second half. In terms of game management, I think they handled it really well. Yeah,
they didn't give up too much once they got level and then ahead. But good positive start from Athenry.
We got a couple of messages in here. Best of luck, Salthill Devon. And Abby Killeen says, well done, Salthill, from Abby, Eva, Enna and Holly in Athenry. And a collection of emojis.
It's very nice and interesting that last name was Killeen that was passing on the message, and there's a Killeen on the Salthill Devon side.
It's probably just a coincidence.
Just a coincidence. People having the same last name. It's from the same county.
No, never happens.
Never happens. This bears looking into. As a free kick is won there after an overzealous challenge on Athenry's number 11, Isabel Nyan. As we got a blow to the head there.
Quite a young referee again.
Yeah, brilliant to see, isn't it? The officials of that age, makes you feel like the game is in good hands for years to come.
We have a referee down in Kerry. Kevin is his name, and he doesn't leave the centre circle, so he just kind of walks around the centre circle and just
kind
calls
of
the
like
game
a
from there.
Busquets.
Yeah,
always scanning.
Yeah.
And if he happens to get a couple of correct calls along the way, that's just a bonus.
Yeah.
Isabel Nyan just receiving a little bit of treatment there. Maybe a little bang on the nose.
Yeah, you have to be very careful if you get any kind of knock to around the head area.
Oh, yeah. And that's the brilliant thing about the youth football these days is that attention paid to concussion and head injury protocols. Gone are the days of forcing people to get on with things. They're a lot stronger duty of care these days, thankfully. It looks like it's going to be Mairead Mullins. It's going to be a drop ball rather than a free kick. A drop ball the way of Athenry. They're able to play on. And they get a very long ball in to the edge of the box. Good control. Salthill Devon not able to clear their lines yet. Coyle pops it out wide to her namesake. Captain Coyle trying to drive her team forward. And it's won back here by Isabel Nyan. Trying to link up with her fullback, Tegan Kilkenny. Space down this left-hand side. Again, Isabel Nyan. Just get an early pass in. Anna Jordan. A lovely knee flick. Back out to Nyan. And this has been really good early pressure in this opening 4 minutes. The first 4 minutes of the second half really being played in the Salthill Devon final third of the pitch. Tegan Kilkenny stands over the throw. And good tackling there. Salthill Devon win a throw deep in their own part of the pitch. Looking to advance. Nearly 5 minutes into this half. Salthill Devon not really out of their own half yet. But there's a good ball forward there. Good battling by Amber O'Leary, who's back on the pitch after being subbed off in the first half. There's a chance here now for Anna Murphy. Anna Murphy with the lob! And it's good! Anna Murphy puts Salthill Devon 2 goals to the good with an audacious chip. Their first attack 4 minutes into this second half. and it leads to their second goal of the game. And again, Kevin, another goal for the catalogue of goals we've seen today.
It certainly was, and we were wondering, what's it going to be Athenry, who came out of the half-time break like we saw in the previous game and get a goal back to get him back into the game? It is not. It is Salthill Devon, and that is the second cracker of a goal that we've seen in this game. Just had the composure and the wherewithal just to leave the ball bounce, look at the keeper as the keeper was coming out, get enough contact to lift it up over to the keeper and just bounce into an empty net. Fortuitous that the ball did end up coming to her, but when it did, she made all the right decisions, and 2 goals to the good now.
It's crazy. They're having a goal of the tournament competition within this game themselves. And yeah, Athenry came flying out of the traps in the second half. They're on top for the opening 4.5 minutes. I think that was Salthill Devon's first time out of their own half, but they made that pressure count. And now suddenly Athenry with a bit of a mountain to climb. Good skill there from Nicole Mitchell. Nicole Mitchell looked the most likely to do a ball into the box, into that back post area, just slightly overhit.
Yeah, these are the 2 goals. 2 goals that have them off. A great layoff there as well. That's we didn't talk about that enough. It's such a great layoff that gives the opportunity to be able to hit it first time.
Yeah.
And then there's this great bit of use of the body there to shift the defender out of the way. And how about that for just a touch on the half volley to lift it up over the keeper?
Just an insanely good finish. And Amber O'Leary, the number 9, actually got an assist for both those goals there.
Wow.
So really impressive centre forward play from her. And she actually went off injured about halfway through that first half. She's back on now for the second. And yeah, it's really good, strong centre forward play from her for both those goals. As Coyle driving forward, trying to get it out to Fiorentini. Bounces. O'Leary again is on it. So strong, O'Leary. And she has 2 assists. She was looking for a goal. But looking a real handful up front is that number 9, Amber O'Leary.
Yeah, Athenry were looking for a bit of a free kick there, I think. Maybe a slight nudge in the back, but the referee decided to play on. And Athenry really now have to, rather than going looking for the goal straight away, I think they have to kind of shore up defensively. Salthill Devon are coming on to them and coming on to them after that second goal. The next goal is pivotal here. It might be a cliche to say it, but if Salthill Devon were to get it, that could be game over. Athenry just have to settle down now, settle back into the game, do what they were doing in the first half, and see if they can create some opportunities.
Yeah, I think you make a good point there that maybe not even scoring next is important, but it's just not conceding for the next while is the big focus. And a good chance here now as we try to play the ball out to Anna Jordan. Pinballing around the Salthill box. Good play there from Lily Mae Feeney for Athenry. Gets it out to Isabel Nyan, puts it across to the right hand side. This is better from Athenry. Nicole Mitchell, the most likely to cause something for Athenry down this right hand side. Good play from Mitchell, just holding the ball up. She needs her options. Wins a corner. Good play from Mitchell there.
Yeah, just need a good delivery here now. Athenry have to just get a bit more confidence into their game. It's only 2-0, but you know yourself, when you go 2-0 down in a game,
heads can drop.
Some heads can drop. Some will still have that belief.
Deliveries have been good. They've caused questions of the goalkeeper. Alive in the box there with the drop, but Salthill do clear their lines. It's an opportunity to counter.
If they just look to the left, there's 2 players on.
It's Fiorentini looking for her options, but yeah.
It's very difficult, when you have the head down and you're running as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Difficult there to be scanning when you're concentrating so much and keeping possession.
So easy for us with how good our cameras and production is for us to see everything.
Yeah, it's definitely a different game at ground level.
It says anything about how good we are. But yeah, good running from Fiorentini. She's got great pace, and that's one thing Athenry have to watch out for now, is getting caught in the counter as they try to get back into this game. Mairead Mullins tries to play it out wide, only gets it as far as Anna Murphy. Anna Murphy scored the goal in the second half to put her team 2-0 up. Back at Mairead Mullins. Lovely skin from Mullins with space to run into. Tries to play a long ball. Intercepted there by Tudasi.
just thinking back on that great save that was made by for the free kick with Salthill, Devon goalkeeper in the first half.
Yes. How vital that is now looking back
Yeah.
on it. You know, moments like that.
They seem inconsequential at the time, but then in the grand scheme of things, when you're looking back now, if they had got that goal,
Yeah.
we've gone into half-time at 1-1.
No, definitely, especially in these finals as well. The momentum can turn so quickly.
And just on the other pitch, Castlebar Celtic 0, Knocknacarra FC 0.
Of course, Castlebar Celtic with home advantage being a Mayo team, and Knocknacarra coming from Galway. Hoping to play Spoil Sports in that final.
How far are we from Galway? Don't know.
I don't know how far I am from Cork. It's just not here.
I know how far we are from Cork because I made the trip.
Chance here. Oh, very unlucky. Good play there from Isabel Nyan. Gets it out to Anna Jordan. Still with Jordan in the edge of the box, but she's dispossessed by Coyle.
That's fantastic defending there. Jordan
Yeah.
was getting the ball out of her feet there and shaping up for a very dangerous shot on the edge of the box.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that's, you know, it's not measured by stats in terms of being a goal or assist or a big chance, but it's just invaluable to a team to be able to snuff out chances like that before they become very dangerous. But credit to Athenry, that they've responded well the last couple of minutes. And still the bones of half an hour left to go here. Of course, 80 minutes, 40 minutes a half at under 16 level. As Captain Coyle tries to drive her team forward. But good goalkeeping there from Katie Murphy, right up at the edge of the box to intercept. And there Eve Ledwith tried to play it out to Nicole Mitchell.
I must say I really enjoy the format of the schoolboys football, the way they do the cup and the shield. So it isn't just, if you get knocked out of the cup, that's it, your year is over. I like the way that they kind of have the shield, and then of course with the SFEI, with some of the interleague stuff, you have
the bowl and the trophy.
Bowl and trophy, shield, and it gives everybody an opportunity to have at their level a chance to reach a semi-final or a final.
No.
And I think it's great to include a lot more teams and a lot more players in these big occasions.
Yeah, also it's a brilliant function, and it gives everyone, or maximises the amount of people that have something to play for come the end of the season. I know it's brilliant. As you said, yeah, people can find their level maybe in those tournaments while still having something to play for. And it gives us more to commentate on.
Yeah.
So selfishly, I'm very glad about that.
Sometimes you find the best reactions are those of teams winning the bowls or the trophies, and you know.
Yeah, sometimes some teams see it as a point to prove. You have teams maybe who had cup aspirations find themselves dropping down to maybe one of the bowl or the shield, and they have a point to prove, similar to teams. Good duck from the referee there. Reflexes, matrix level there.
Can I get another look?
Incredible from the ref there, as Mairead Mullins tries to drive this Athenry team forward. The ball bouncing around the box a little bit. Yeah, and Athenry, they're getting these half chances, they're getting these moments in and around the Salthill box, but just can't seem to get a shot off. Good interception there by Aveen Hannon. Looking to release and go long straight away for Eve Ledwith to chase.
And somebody has been doing their squats, as we see here. But
that
it
is
didn't even.
unbelievable form, up and down so quickly. Incredible.
Like
I don't know, is that part of the refereeing course, or is that...
It's got to be.
Yeah, the modern day referee has to be able to do that. I want to see him do something else now.
Like water off a duck's back it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying, the game we did last night again, the referee bumped into players a couple of times, and sometimes the ball hits you and you can't really help it. But
no, such a skill to have that spatial awareness, that positioning. And maybe in another life, that referee would have been a very good goalkeeper with that level of positioning and reflexes. Hopefully someone's in his earpiece telling him that we're after getting that on the stream. Go back and look at that afterwards. As Athenry look to advance, but just struggling to make that pass in the final third. But if it's going to come from... Oh, lovely skill from Nicole Mitchell. If it's going to come from anyone, it's going to be her. She gets the ball to her number 11, Nyan, with a good turn and control. Just dispossessed. Well won back by Ledwith. Good battling going on there. Good play by Ava Costello. Right back for Salthill.
Defensively, Salthill have been very, very dogged. They've closed down the Athenry players as soon as they're getting space and they're trying to turn and just get enough space for a shot or space for that vital pass. They're being surrounded. They're being hounded down by the Salthill players.
Yeah, it's a sign of a really well drilled unit that they're able to do that. The concentration that needed to do something like that, and very much like salt all over a snail at the moment. There's a couple of substitutions being made here, and fresh legs so important when you play as high octane. Salthill Devon have substitutes can really make a difference. Ava Costello just getting in a couple of lunges there. And Athenry also making a couple of substitutions. Mullins and Ledwith linking up there. Brooke Corcoran going to try and deal with it. It's won back by Grace Coyle, the captain. And Grace Coyle wins the free kick.
We definitely picked the right pitch to comment on, I think, as we just have the one goal between the two games on pitch 2.
So they're inspired by the coverage. It's Grace Coyle. She saw her namesake score a worldie in the first half. Can she match it or better it from distance? It's Coyle. Not a million miles away. Yeah, and so dangerous from distance. We've seen it across the couple of games we watched today, some really nice strikes from far range. But one Coyle showing exactly how it's done. Ciara Coyle with that lovely looping finish from distance. And then great strength there from Anna Murphy. Not the biggest player. One touch and then the lob. Really, really sublime technique there.
Still plenty of time left for Athenry.
Oh, nearly a perfect touch there. Oh, it is perfect touch. Wins possession back. Does Coyle. Yeah, as you said, one goal for Athenry really opens this game up and would set up a Grand Slam finish, get the nerves going for Salthill. But it'll just be getting that first goal easier said than done. As substitute Mia Gainey is on the ball. Maybe a sub with fresh legs. Struggling to clear their lines. It's back with Mia Gainey. Oh, good play there by Ella Gioan to win it back. Oh, lovely skill there. Cueva Leiden. Throw here now for Salthill Devon. It won't be in a huge rush for the last 20-ish minutes of this game. Throw here now for Ava Costello.
I must say the parents have been very well behaved as well.
They have
From
been,
what we can hear, there's no... sometimes you get parents maybe that just shouting a bit too much or kind of giving the referee abuse or whatever. They seem to be letting them play the game, which I think is translating to what we're seeing on the pitch. A lot of relaxed players.
Yeah, I think so. I noticed that in the Shield final as well. There was very few tough calls for the ref or officials to make in terms of cards. It was games played in the right spirit. I think it helps, when you have people over there to enjoy the game rather than to get riled up.
Yeah.
But obviously, they know the full-time productions, microphones are so good that anything they say would be picked up. So have to be on their best behaviour. Oh, best behaviour. Lovely turn there from Mairead Mullins. And what a pass. Anna Jordan could be true on goal. Anna Jordan! Oh! Agonisingly close from Anna Jordan after a sublime turn and pass from Mairead Mullins.
The whole of Athenry must have been wishing that to go in. What a pass that is over the top. And just in two minds of what to do. I think the keeper did well by coming out and closing the space. Yeah. She tried to open up her body and just pass it into the corner, but ended up kind of swiping across the ball, and it's out for a goal kick. That is a big, big chance. Now, still 20 minutes left, still plenty of time, and that'll give them some encouragement, but should be disappointed that's not on target.
Yeah, but one of the best passes I've seen all season.
Yeah.
In any bit of soccer I've watched, in any competition.
Great vision.
From Mairead Mullins. Yeah, incredible. But, that shows what Athenry can do. That was a pass in about 60, 70 yards. Played through a teammate one-on-one. So for 20 minutes, that's something Salthill Devon will have to be aware of. And just feel that there's half a chance here now. Offside flag doesn't go up. Really good turn there from Lily Mae Feeney. Gets it to the edge of the box. Shot from distance. And that's twice in the space of a minute now. Really big opportunities for Athenry Football Club.
But as they say, when you're on top, when you're getting those chances, that's really when you've got to be converting at least one of them. Get yourselves back in the game.
Definitely, yeah. You got to take your luck when it's coming your way. Got to make that pressure count when you're having your good moments. And yeah, will they look back on either of those? And will they rue them? For Corcoran, she's done all game long. Going to look to put some distance on this, drive her team forward. Overhead kick from Eve Ledwith. Looks to clip it in. Looking for Anna Jordan again. Raid Mullins, edge of the box. Mullins from distance takes a slight deflection, but deflects kindly.
Yeah, difficult chance to take that there. The chest and on the volley.
But this is, yeah, she's Athenry have really woken up here again. Brilliant play from Mairead Mullins. Again, looks to play it out wide. What a pass to Nicole Mitchell, who clips it across. Back to Mullins, edge of the box.
Yeah, Athenry have really turned up the heat here the last 5 minutes. That's 2 or 3 good opportunities. They're starting to open up Salthill, Devon, but you feel like they need a goal in the next few minutes if they're going to get back into this one.
Yes.
Salthill will be looking to slow this one down now, take time over every single.
Yeah, we saw it at the start of the first 4 minutes of the second half. It was all Athenry. And then Salthill scored so quickly on a counter, and Athenry will be very worried about that happening again. But Mairead Mullins, if anything's going to happen, it's going to come through Mairead Mullins. Plays it out left to number 16, Mia Gainey. Gets it across. But good positive goalkeeping there to be high up in the 6-yard box. But it feels like every time Athenry get the ball now, they're getting the ball into the box and getting some sort of chance. As Chidasi goes long again. Ball now with Ciara Coyle. And with Grace Coyle. Oh, lovely. That's why they call her Grace. Moving around with Grace, but intercepted there by Katie Murphy. Trying to get her team forward here now. Again, lovely touch from Mairead Mullins. Oh, Mairead Mullins, come on.
Stop that.
Lovely pass through. Awkward to deal with. Oh, what a save.
Great come out there by the keeper.
Yeah.
She read that one very, very well.
Brilliant front foot goalkeeping. But again, Lily Mae Feeney nearly in after brilliant work from Mairead Mullins. And they'll have to do something in that Salthill midfield.
I could watch her for the day.
Yeah.
I could. Her touch, her composure, her spatial awareness of what's around her in midfield. It's when you get like a number 8 who's got all of those attributes, a great touch, great vision and spatial awareness. They're just a joy to watch.
It looks a real complete midfielder. Nicole Mitchell with a lovely ball into the box. And again!
Wow.
The Salthill Devon goal living a charmed life at the moment.
And Athenry are surely going to start feeling this is just not their day. And contrastingly, Salthill Devon are going to start believing that this might actually be theirs. That's 3 chances.
Yeah,
in the
that's
last
the feel
10
to it
minutes.
now. I think if you're Athenry, you're like, what do we actually have to do to score? Bar walking the ball into the net. There's some lovely chances being created, but just missing that finishing touch. So yeah, if you're just looking at the scoreline, not as comfortable as it may look on paper for Salthill Devon. We're very much backs against the wall at the moment. But about 16 minutes left of the regulation, 40 minutes a half. As Tegan Kilkenny takes the throw, gains a few more yards.
A much better second half.
Really is, yeah. Both teams really come out fighting, flexing their muscle a little bit more after a cagey first half. And as I said, yes, Salthill Devon have scored one in this second half. Athenry haven't, but they could have had 2 or 3. And you just wonder, can they make that count for something? Kilkenny goes into the corner, ball back with Lily Mae Feeney. Back with Gainey. Good battling by Gainey. She's the Goodson's coming on. Back to Gainey. Trying to get it out wide to Mitchell. Mitchell watching it all the way.
Sometimes your luck has to be in as well.
Yeah, I think that especially one-off games like this, it's very tough to win a league title, based purely on luck. But at a one-off game like this, there's no replay, there's no away leg. You don't have to see them again later in the season. Sometimes it comes down to just getting that little rub of the green. The ball comes in. Amber O'Leary could be in.
Yeah, I thought she was offside.
Awkward one. Katie Murphy hangs on.
Yeah, offside, I think. Still no goals in the other pitch, the Castlebar Celtic against Knocknacarra FC. That one is approaching 35 minutes. If you are looking for that game is taking place on a stream on the same page, so all you have to do is click out of this one and you'll find it there in the live descriptions. Knocknacarra almost scored.
Again, Athenry desperate to release Mitchell down this right-hand side. But again, good interception from Dariana Tadasi.
Yeah, as we were talking about XG in the first game, Athenry's XG over the past 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, it's been incredible. Really good high-volume chance creation. There's to be desperate to make it count. Coyle looks to go wide to Lydon. Again, desperate to get Mairead Mullins on the ball. Brilliant dribbling from Mairead Mullins, and she's won the free kick. Wonder maybe was the advantage on there, and a yellow card going to be awarded there.
Yeah, that's probably why he called it back, even though goal. Right, I'll hold it a sec.
Yeah, I said even though maybe the run looked on, they may bring it back just to award the yellow card straight away. That's definitely one way of stopping Mairead Mullins. She has an opportunity to strike from distance here. Try and make use of the sun in defenders and keepers' eyes, maybe. Should get it on target. Should try and put a pass in. Clipped in, central. Took a bounce. Well, no one able to capitalise on it, and it goes through to the palms of Dariana Tadasi. It goes long to Caoimhe Lydon. Caoimhe Lydon, who I think was the one picked up the yellow for that pullback on Mairead Mullins. And a foray into the Athenry part of the pitch for Salthill Devon. We haven't done too much of that over the last 10 minutes. Throw to be taken by Ava Costello. Looking for Amber O'Leary. Amber O'Leary, who has 2 assists. Amber O'Leary on the ball now. Still O'Leary and Lydon linking up. Couple of shouts for a penalty, but good call by the ref. Didn't look like there was a foul. Athenry looking to break. They've broken very quickly here now. Lily May Feeney. Lily May Feeney, what a save!
Incredible save at a vital time. Athenry just cannot get the goal. They're penetrating the Salthill Devon defence, but they just can't get that goal that'll get them back into this game. And this one of the biggest chances of them all. Great save from the goalkeeper.
Brilliant spread, Emmy Martinez-esque. The body shape there.
That's been a couple of times that she's made it come out, closed the angle, made herself big, and made it hard for the attacker.
Yeah. Oh!
Has that gone straight in?
Oh, it has! And that is the topsy-turvy life of a goalkeeper. And that of all the things, all the chances Athenry have created to score from maybe the lowest XG option there. Directly from the corner from Nicole Mitchell, who's looked the most dangerous player for Athenry along with Mairead Mullins.
Yeah, everybody was just kind of stunned. We thought it had gone behind the goals. We see the players there at the front post. And it just goes straight in. It's one of those freak goals.
And maybe it was always going to take something like that maybe to get Athenry back into this game.
Yeah, and they'll have real belief now, especially with Mullins on the ball here, that they can get back into this one. 11 plus stoppages. And we've got a grandstand finisher.
Yeah, incredible. And Athenry will be the happier the teams at the moment. They've got 10 minutes to find an equaliser. It just goes to show you how quickly things can happen here. All the chances Athenry created from open play, all the saves Tadasi had made in goal. He's had a brilliant game and ended up being direct from a corner. I believe the Olympico is the term used for that. And now suddenly, Salthill Devon will be feeling the team most under pressure. They still have the lead, but confidence and momentum very much with Athenry at the moment. They get up to Lily May Feeney, and again, looking for that ball out wide to Mia Gainey. Still alive. But Costello eventually able to clear her lines. Took a very fortunate bounce. That stopped Mia Gainey from being able to control that. And Tridasi just going to take her time and goal now. 10 minutes to go.
Just going to show a quick free kick on the other pitch. What a goal that would have been.
He knows it. You can tell by the head shake.
Yeah, they're already 1-0 up there anyway, but what a goal that would have been.
No.
After this game, we'll need to do a quick fix on your camera.
Maybe a couple of substitutions being made there. Giving Salthill Devon time to slow things down. As Tudasi goes long again, but no surprise Mairead Mullins wins it, but then it's dispossessed by Coyle. And that's been a good midfield battle between Coyle and Mullins. And again, Salthill Devon in no rush. They did so well to go 2-0 up. It's just been a little bit tough going for them since getting that second goal early in the second half.
Yeah, it's a calm day out there, but you could say the wind is definitely with Athenry now at the minute.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's all about momentum, really, isn't it? The momentum can swing and change so much in games.
There's going to be a throw here now, deep in Athenry territory. It'll be Ava Costello.
Taking the time, draining those few seconds. Bit early to be playing corner.
It is early to be playing corner.
I think that probably just shows the mentality of the Salthill Devon players now. They know they're under fierce pressure. They know Athenry are in the ascendancy. And they know that they've got to waste as much time as they possibly can. They're looking to see this one out.
Yeah, possibly more concerned with that than the idea of getting a third goal and killing the game. It's a lovely bit of skill there. Looking for Mia Graney, who's looked lively on this left-hand side since coming on. And it's picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell! Brilliant goalkeeping from Tudasi. But again, Nicole Mitchell, that live wire on the right-hand side.
I think if Salthill Devon do win, I think we have our player of the match right there.
I think so. A strike from distance from Amber O'Leary.
Just her awareness of when to come off the line. As a goalkeeper yourself,
yeah,
game recognises game, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. But yeah, very impressive performance from Tudasi. And yeah, very much keeping her side in the lead at the moment in this cup final. But 7 or 8 minutes left. Anything could happen. And a goal can come out of nowhere. And of course, if it is level after the 80, it will be straight to penalties.
Yeah, we haven't seen penalties yet.
Haven't seen
we're
penalties
4
yet.
games. You guessed 3 and I guessed 2.
You lowballed me. You did lowball me.
You can be under, but you can't be 1 penny over.
Throw there from Aveen Hannon. And to get it into Anna Jordan. Good play from Jordan. Looking to set off Mullins. Mullins controls it. Still Mullins in the box. Gets a pass across. But well intercepted there. Caoimhe Leiden back on defensive duties. And back with Mia Graney. Graney trying to cut inside. Back with Mairead Mullins.
There's that great closing down that we were talking of with Salthill Devon.
Yeah, they just swarm. But hard to do that for 80 minutes. Mairead Mullins tries to give it into Lily May Feeney. No free kick, says the ref. Good battling going on there. Ball sent into the sky. Caoimhe Leiden back on defensive duties. And Anna Jordan and Nicole Mitchell looking to link up on that right-hand side. Aveen Hannon to take the throw.
Yeah, sense of urgency here now from Athenry. They know there isn't long left. They know they're in the ascendancy. And they know they just need one more big chance, one more big moment. And this one could be heading for penalties. Salthill Devon have the kind of on-the-ropes feel about them for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, geez, I think if Athenry got one now, you'd nearly fancy them to go and get a third. Mairead Mullins again turns, shoots from distance. Mullins!
Quality player, that Mullins. Absolute quality.
Every time she's on the ball, she's looking to do something, get a shot off, make a creative pass. You could do a compilation of just Mullins' highlights in that midfield today.
It's almost not fair.
It's almost not fair, yes. But she won't care about that individual stuff. She wants her team to get at least an equaliser here. As Anna Murphy, her goal seems a lifetime ago. Brooke Corcoran dancing out from defence. Going long, and Anna Jordan to chase. But well cleared up there by Clara Glynn, who's been very impressive back there.
Half time in the other game, as Castlebar Celtic 0, Knocknacarra FC 2. So they've taken a good lead there.
Most dangerous lead in football. Some would have you believe Lily May Feeney. Oh, just an awkward bounce. Mia Graney still alive. It's bobbling. Lily May Feeney! Incredible. And for all the big chances they've created, the lovely passing, flowing moves, the 2 goals Athenry have got would maybe not be high volume chance areas. But they won't care. They've got the ball over the line twice. And they look very good value to wrap this up in normal time. Maybe it's 2-2 now. 3.5 minutes. What do they think? Are they happy to take it to penalties, or do they want to win in normal time? But what an incredible, incredible second half from Athenry here in this Under-16s Girls' Cup final. Good play here from Leiden. Coyle turns and shoots.
We saw it coming, as Bob Dylan once said, you don't have to be a weatherman to see which way the wind is blowing. And we could see it coming there from Athenry. We could see the equaliser coming for so long as Salthill Devon were holding on.
And now never mind defending the lead. Salthill Devon have to hang on and make sure they get at least a draw here in the 80 minutes. But it was that kind of game. Even as the ball fell 2 yards out, you just had a feeling, is this going to go over the line for Athenry with the luck they've had in front of goal? But Lily May Feeney making no mistake.
Only so much the Salthill Devon goalkeeper could do, really.
Literally, yeah. But Mia Graney, she's looked so good on that left-hand side since coming on as a sub for Athenry. And suddenly, yeah, this Athenry team, they look so energised. Again, Amber O'Leary trying to get on the ball again, trying to create something for her team. They had 2 assists for the Salthill Devon number 9 today. She's had a great game, but maybe been starved of service in the last 15 or 20 minutes. Again, brilliant play from Mairead Mullins. Again, Mullins gets the ball into nearly a perfect pass, but well intercepted. And now Salthill Devon just desperate to clear the lines as the long ball goes forward. Well dealt with by Tudasi.
You kind of don't want anybody to concede right now. I know I've said that we want penalties kind of for the broadcast aspect, that it's drama, but you just really feel for these players. If a goal goes in either side at this time, it would be absolutely heartbreaking.
Oh yeah, it's very much villain and hero territory for any goals that happen here. Anna Murphy gets on the ball here. Good goalkeeping there from Katie Murphy. As we enter the last minute of normal time, there was a couple of stoppages, might get a minute or two.
Somebody take that vuvuzela off that.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, what is that klaxon meant to signify?
Yeah, this isn't the 2010 World Cup.
Good battling in midfield there between Coyle and Feeney. Oh, lovely dancing feet there. Lovely play there from number 17, Erin McCartan. Gets a ball into O'Leary. O'Leary with the ball at her feet. Oh, but she was off.
Just offside, yeah. I think good call there from the linesman.
That's what Leary can do when you get the ball to her in those positions. Really good centre forward play.
If it
Brooke
sounds like
Corcoran.
somebody with a vuvuzela is in the van with us, they're actually outside.
Brooke Corcoran goes long. Caoimhe Lydon chases. Good pressure from Lydon. Again, no messing around back there. Both defences happy to clear. But is there one last sting in the tail? Anna Jordan gets it to Feeney. Feeney turns, rides a challenge. Lily Mae Feeney, what is it? But it's a line for Jordan. Oh, it's in! Incredible scenes.
Wow. Oh, although we did call it, we did think that if Athenry got one goal, they might end up getting the two and winning it. It's heartbreak for Salthill, Devon. It's absolute elation for Athenry. There's only seconds remaining in injury time, and Athenry looked like they've got the winner.
And Katie Murphy is
Takes a knee.
Yeah. Incredible. What a finish from Anna Jordan. She's had chances earlier in the game.
Wow, and you've really got a feel for Salthill, Devon, especially the goalkeeper. I think she's had a fantastic game.
Yeah.
She's been the reason that this isn't 5 or 6-2. And to be conceding those 2 late goals, it must be heartbreaking
stuff, yeah. But she can hold her head so high. But incredible. And what a finish from Jordan to be alive there. Possibly the most clutch score from a Jordan since the 1996 Bulls run from Michael Jordan. And now can Salthill Devon. They're behind for the first time in this game, but they're behind so late that there might not be anything they can do about it. But good pressure there from Erin McCartan. Just strong challenge there from Brooke Corcoran. Erin McCartan really going at it.
God, I didn't think we were going to have this drama halfway through the first half. It seemed like
No, it seemed so cagey or so,
Yeah.
but both teams really opened up in the second half.
all credit to Athenry, though. They've kept going. After all those missed chances, we were saying at the time when it was still at 2-0, they missed 3 or 4 big chances. We were saying it just doesn't feel like it's their day, that their luck isn't in, and they just kept going and kept going. You have to really admire their resilience.
Oh, credit, yeah. Obviously, they were thinking you make your own luck, and they certainly have in this case. And they really took the game by the scruff of the neck. And yeah, Athenry now just have to slow things down.
And surely the Padraig Clark, who's doing the presentations, is going to play low lie the fields of Athenry.
I was just thinking, all 80 minutes I've been trying to avoid it. But scenes of jubilation there. This under-16s Girls' Cup final goes the way of Athenry FC.
Unbelievable.
2-0 down well into the second half. But an incredible performance. Goals from Nicole Mitchell straight from a corner, Lily Mae Feeney from a goal-mouth scramble, and Anna Jordan alive at the edge of the box to put the ball into the top corner, cancelling out earlier goals from Anna Murphy and Ciara Coyle. But just what an incredible cup final. But Athenry worthy winners.
Thanks. Yeah, we've seen 2 absolutely incredible games, 2 3-2s, the drama, comebacks coming from behind, the
Goals
goalkeeper
direct from
saves,
corners.
absolute screamers. We've had it all on pitch
Referees
one.
dodging with matrix reflexes.
Yeah, I mean that was probably the best of all.
Oh,
but yeah,
best of all, yeah.
we've seen 2 cracking games, great advertisement for underage girls football, and we're hoping now for another one. If you are on the stream, stay tuned. We're going to be switching over to the presentation area where the runners-up and the winners are going to be receiving their medals within the next 5 or 10 minutes, so do stick around for that.
Lovely spot, isn't it?
Guys, can I have all the parents from the Salthill Athenry match, please? Come right up. Keep coming. Up here. Right up along the rope here, please.
Yeah, the camera's set up there. Bit of movement, I think, too much. Are you good to go here? Go on.
Probably look at that way, but sure,
Close there.
this shot here is like the age shot.
Yeah, sure, they're walking straight over as well.
The trophy lift is the main piece of it. Sometimes they get the trophy wrong. They don't even,
It's where the last guy wouldn't do as well.
So we get to there.
Stand around, I don't know.
Guys, can I just have your attention please for a few moments? This is the presentation for the Under-16 Girls Cup Final. Salthill Devon versus Athenry. Congratulations Athenry, commiserations to Salthill Devon. I think people are saying to us here that this is the match of the final so far. So well done to both teams. I think you played your hearts out. But congrats to Athenry, and like I said, commiserations to Salthill Devon. Guys, just if I could call up the Salthill captain, Grace Coyle, please. Grace, can I invite you to... Do you want to say a few words, Grace? Okay, thanks, Grace.
I'd like to thank our coaches for Connor and Breen for coaching us day in and day out. I'd like to thank Athenry for a great match. She stuck it out and we won and deserved it. I'd like to thank the team for always putting up and playing your best. And I'd like to thank our sport for providing support to us.
Well done, Grace. That was super. So, Grace, can I invite you, please, to call up your teammates to receive their medals?
Lily. Anna. Ava. Anna. Ricky. Kira. Andrew. Ilka. Orla. Sarah. Erin. Eva. Sarah. Ellie. Lisa. Ella. Avery.
Thanks again, Grace. Commiserations, Salthill. Your day will come again. So look, on to the winning team. I believe you were 2-0 down and come back to win 3-2. Wow, that's an absolutely amazing achievement, girls. So congratulations. Can I invite their winning captain, Anna Jordan, up here, please, to the top. Thanks, Anna. Anna, if you're okay with it, can we invite you just to say a few words? Thank you, Anna.
First, I'd like to thank Westford for the introduction, and I'd like to thank the refs for a great match today, and to the parents and supporters for bringing us to matches all year.
Here we are, Ghost.
And I'd like to thank the coaches, Dr. Davey and Eddie, for doing great all year, and thanks to the team for coordinating and working hard all year. And lastly, I'd like to thank Salthill for a great match today. Definitely focused, you know. 2 cheers for Salthill. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip.
Anna, well done. That was a brilliant speech. Fair play to you. Can we just invite you now just to call up your teammates?
Sorry.
Well done, Anna. That was a brilliant speech, like I said. Congratulations to Athenry, the under-16 Connacht Cup champions. Well done, girls. Give them a big round of applause, please.
Okay, Chris.
Who's going to present the cups? Who will present the cups? This is going to be a special moment for Anna as she receives her cup. Anna, 1, 2, 3. Congrats, Athenry.